manufacturers. I have Colin Porter online with me. Colin, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning to you, Sir Taylor. I am good.
Yes, brother.
Like everyone else, with the Olympics in the year, and disappointed like everybody else. That's enough. Think about we have a nice little young team coming.
We have done well so far, we just not win the gold medal yet.
Yeah, man, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're still punching above average.
Yes.
But a little thought just popped in my mind, you see. If I can feel into the controversy of the 100-meter final a little bit.
Yeah, man.
With the topic that we're talking about, digitally transforming spaces.
See there?
Years ago, how we used to measure time at Olympics. An analog stopwatch. Don't you remember a stopwatch where you push the button and the hand go around?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No.
Even though the last time I got some confusion when talking about analog versus digital, yeah?
Oh.
When it comes to the prostate test, they trick me. Because them call it digital, but it really is analog. All right, but that's
analog,
good.
Different digital that.
Yes.
So years ago they would have measured the time with an analog or with a stopwatch with a physical hand going around a circle with a number they mark on it.
Second?
That stopwatch.
Yes.
That has a hand and the numbers going around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure when you push the button and you stop it, and it's a 9.9, you can't go beyond 9.9, But Kishin, according to the timing, lost by 0.0004 or something like that of a second. That could have only been measured digitally.
Mm-hmm.
So accuracy is one of the in this case it works against us, but is one of the advantages of digitization and digitally transforming system. So just that little observation. But now in the context of how you put it, and especially with MSMEs who we see as the key drivers of many economies and so on. The world, as we see, is shifting rapidly towards using digital technology. There is a term called Industry 4.0, which speaks about the integrated advancement of robotics, digital ecosystems, algorithms, etc., to drive efficiency, flexibility, and customization in manufacturing. What that means is that machines are becoming more digitally programmed and driven to achieve higher efficiency and higher output. Tools in factories used to be all manual. Because, as usual, let me pull on a simple example. A woodworker, a furniture maker, or somebody making items out of wood, you would have your hand saw. Even if you've gone with power saw, but you still have to take out your tape measure and you measure, and in carpentry they say measure twice and cut once, so you don't waste your material and you don't spoil, and so on. But you still have to do a lot of that by hand. Now there are machines where you can program your design on a screen using some kind of AutoCAD, computer-aided design software, to design the piece or the components, and you push a button and it sends the output of that design to a machine which automatically cuts, measures, drills, and do whatever functions you need to do on that machine. And it does it accurately and repeatedly. So everything you put on the machine comes out the same. So digital transformation of your production space is about that. It's about driving the efficiency. Is about accuracy. Ultimately, it benefits in things like saving time, saving cost, reducing waste, giving you flexibility so you can change designs much easier, and so on. Right? So we from the equipment side, we have that situation going on. Other technologies also include things like 3D printing, which the official term is additive manufacturing, right?
What is called?
Additive manufacturing.
Okay.
additive because you're adding material as you go along. 3D printer, it creates three-dimensional objects as opposed to a regular printer on paper, which is a one-dimensional. It only print on a flat surface. With 3D printing, you print in three different dimensions, meaning length, width, and height. Right? So you end up with something that has all different dimensions there that can be used and so on. That is additive because you add material in levels as you go along until you end up with your finished product. Right? So a lot of the equipment are moving that way. It is no longer technology to be scared of because they have managed to embed the technology into simple tools which are relatively affordable for MSMEs now. So it's not just in the realm of large manufacturers, automotive manufacturers and electronic manufacturers making phones and electronic devices, but the little woodworker, even within the fashion industry, you can cut out the patterns of your garments now using such technology, right? So it is becoming widespread. It is becoming accepted even within our local sphere. At other levels, in smart manufacturing, where software drives not just the manufacturing process, but the...
And like Colin is back with us. Yes, Colin.
Yes, yes, I'm back. Sorry, not sure what happened there. But
well, if you who talking about digital don't know what happened to your digital phone.
One of the downsides of digital and modern technology, but we're here. So, I'm not sure where I got lost, but I was now mentioning different, another area outside of just the machinery, where digital technology now is allowing us to plan production more efficiently, using what are known in a generic way as enterprise resource planning systems. So enterprise pretty much means different aspects of your operations are integrated. So it will look at inventory management and inventory control, planning your production, managing your raw materials through what are known as bills of materials, which is pretty much your recipe and your list of what goes into each product. And what ERP systems do, it allows you to integrate everything from when a sales order comes in, to how you plan production, to what is in inventory and what you need to order from what you already have, and then it tells you what you have produced. So at all times, everyone knows what is what. One of the problems that MSMEs have sometimes, you get an order to produce something, but you don't know if you can currently satisfy that order because you go have to run and check how much raw material I have, how much time I have, how long it will take to make the items, which other orders are in there to do before, and then you already promised the person that they'll get it next week, but when you realize you have 3 more orders, and it's just confusion. ERP systems help you to streamline such things so you're aware up front so you can make informed decisions on how to manage and satisfy orders coming from your clients. There are simulation software which can allow you to improve the layout of your facility, so you can see things like your process flow, your material flow, etc. Your whole operation can be integrated remotely, so you can sit at a computer or using your smartphone to actually monitor machinery and so on. So the world of digitizing your manufacturing space is very widespread, it covers all areas.
Yes.
And it integrates into other aspects of the business outside of the core manufacturing side alone. So that is something that we're promoting, and that we want MSMEs to buy into and get more and be less afraid of the challenges that they think may come along with it. The learning curves are quite easy to get over. At Jbdc ourselves, we have some incubators, and we do have some equipment that has some basic digital technologies applied to it, which we can use to gradually integrate our MSMEs into some areas and to get them
Yes.
familiar with the operation of some of these equipment.
Okay, got you. The clock has left us, Colin. So I want to thank you so much for speaking with us. We'll talk again next week, huh?
This is your